it up and
I
down.
just moved this up with Colin Morikawa a little bit more. Tiger Woods coming out of the bunker. Does he hold this one again? Ooh, almost. Hello everyone, welcome back to the PGA Tour 2K25 and our run for first place and heading to the FedEx Cup. Now last video we put out, we didn't fare too well because we had to, we simulated the second and third round. So I think this time we are going to play the first round and do like half sim on the second and do the same thing for the third and then play the full fourth. And I'll show you what I mean, because there's like a way you can play like 4 or 5 holes or something like that on each course. Check out the players, see if there's anything that needs to be done. All right, everyone, after those training and pre-tournament events are finished up, we are now about to jump into the Riviera Country Club, the Genesis Invitational, and our run not only to stay first as we are, but to win FedEx Cup.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports
beautiful car.
And the PGA Tour. From Pacific Palisades, California, our opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group, John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just
Tommy Fleetwood, Tiger Woods is in second.
To start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost.
503 yards.
I'm not playing that great, but in heaven right now. It's great.
Let's get down to the first hole.
It's not going to bounce that far, I don't think. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of penalty or anything. There ain't but one way to find out if we do this. I'm going to put us in the rough.
That's a disappointing shot.
Nah.
Second shot here on the first.
Oh, shit.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Should have backed off some more. Gonna be a pretty good putt.
And a very long putt remains.
You ain't lying.
All right, John, which way is this putt gonna go?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
Yep. Nowhere in sight and still going. I'm gonna go about right there.
I like the looks of this.
That was the line.
Will it go?
Oh!
Rotten thing.
A tap in for birdie. You gotta love it.
That was close.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, Tommy Fleetwood is in front. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
It said Tiger Woods was 4 under after 2 holes.
First one
That's
of the day.
Freaking
they needed it desperately.
2 eagles.
Now, next hole, looking for more.
Another par 5.
This one looking pretty good off the tee.
Good little run with it. Man, look at this craziness going up ahead.
We've got about 180 left to the hole.
The 7-iron's going to run its butt off.
Could it be?
I kind of used that little lip right there to slow it down.
What a shot. A tap in left for birdie. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th. This one's about 29 feet to the hole.
Watch this thing turn.
Oh, that's nice.
You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I'd prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Pretty
This
long
will play
par 4
nicely.
here. Little chip shot up to the flag.
Rich, you look at Colin Morikawa and his iron game, he is always locked in.
He's just one of these players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch on the driving range, kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
He's got this left for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place.
Okay, we're I guess tied here with Tiger Woods.
On the tee on the 4th hole.
This is a spectacular par 3.
Par 3.
Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
See what that line right there does for us, because you know that hybrid's going to run a little bit. Oh, yes.
Wow, that was so close to being on the highlight
That
reel.
damn hybrid ran across that damn green.
I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one.
Nice.
Keep to your home.
I think
All right,
Tom
let's get
Kim
right
is
back out to
the
the
guy
action.
who's challenging
And
us
the mindset now
round.
is to get up and down from here. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done.
Just don't
On
like
the
those. I
green
probably
and a
should have
chance to
putted that.
save par.
Yeah, I probably should have putted that. That was for birdie.
Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Tommy Fleetwood is running off with it.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
There we go.
Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim was the second favorite player on tour. Listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great, big, popular guy, but, you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here, he's smiling, he plays with exuberance, he's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as
Tiger.
he gets set for his next shot
Coming
here
up out
on
of
the
the bunker.
6th. And this just might...
That's outstanding.
Nice.
Mark that down on the highlight reel. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
Okay, Colin Morikawa is tied with us currently. Tommy Fleetwood's in
Par
the
3-6,
lead.
one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
Take a look at it, see what we got. Oh, yeah. I think that's right.
Going with the 7.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
Let's head over to the 11th.
Damn, come on now.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa.
Again?
5
Where's he
strokes
at?
behind our leader.
Ooh, good chip ball. There it is. Is he getting
How
in there?
about this shot? Heading in the right
Ooh,
direction.
nice.
Oh, well played. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
The
would.
birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Colin
Now,
Morikawa
5
got a
strokes
damn
behind.
eagle on the last one.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Want me to pitch it here, huh? Ah!
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Here's a putt to get to 6 under. Henny, tell us about this putt.
This is about 24 feet for him here.
A little bit more to the right. Should be enough. I'll go about right there.
This putt on the way, looking good. A putt that's getting better.
There it is.
Yahtzee.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Damn right it
And
is.
a good job there as he moves to 6 under par.
Okay, you got Tommy Fleetwood, Matt Wallace, Nick Taylor, Colin Morikawa.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Don't need to do too much overswing. I don't want to run off the end of the fairway there. Or bounce off.
I like that one. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he
Tiger
gets
again.
set for his next shot here
Big
on the
putt.
9th.
It's pretty handy here. This has got some intent.
Oh, yes.
He's made it.
Nice.
What a putt.
Time to get back to live play. Rich, when Tiger is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best. It's no fun. You don't want to play him when he's at his best.
This is on a fantastic line. If this putt drops, we've got a tie for 3rd. Tapping that one in for birdie. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep bunkers on the front right part of this.
Use those heels, bounce off them, get a little more distance out of
Anything
it.
that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
9 iron. Back off just a little bit. Go right there. See if my line's right
what
there.
an aggressive play.
Ooh.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there.
Bounced a
12
little
feet
bit.
remain.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
And the birdie putt drops. As we move
Move
on
up
to the
to
next
second.
hole, we want to show you that
I
Tommy
will call him
Fleetwood is in
Morikawa.
first place.
Tommy Fleetwood rocking it out
Let's
there.
see what happens here on the 10th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
How do we decide on this one now? That joker just gonna bounce right on through and go right in the bunker. This is gonna be interesting.
I like the looks of this.
Okay, we're gonna roll off on this side over here then. Give me some little chip shot that I don't like. I want that. Pitch. Okay, so I just back off the...
This has a chance to go in. That was really well played.
Yeah, I'll
Big
take that.
opportunity here. A putt for birdie. Moving along. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup.
Nice.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we move things along, Tommy Fleetwood in front. The lead is 3.
Okay, so Tommy Fleetwood's ahead by
The par 5
4
element,
on
one of
us,
the better
right?
scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just
Let's
a long
see.
straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front
There
right
it is,
at
right
all
there.
cost. That is
Tiger
deep
is
and
tied for
nasty.
7th
You're
currently
not gonna
at
enjoy
5
being in there.
under. Do a roll out of that.
Sitting at -9 for the day.
So we're going in with a 3-wood, huh? It's back way off of that. A little bit over.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Go down. Stay on the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Yeah, boy.
Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
A little bit more.
Ooh,
Almost
nice
a little
line.
underswing now. Good.
Oh, what a putt. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and
I
a down.
just moved this up with Colin Morikawa a little bit more. Tiger Woods coming out of the bunker. Does he hold this one again? Ooh,
How good was
almost.
that bunker shot? And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And as we head to the next, everyone is chasing Tommy
Oh,
Fleetwood. who
Colin
currently
fell
leads
off
this event.
one.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This is a wedge, so it's going to bounce. See how that is.
This is one of those great ball-striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens and
Gotta go some more to
regulation,
the
just
right.
a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Birdie, 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 birdie.
Updating the standings now, and our featured player is second, just behind Tommy Fleetwood of England.
We got a couple
Reach the
holes
13th
still.
hole.
What, 5
Slightly
more
different look off the
holes?
tee.
It's
So,
really cool. This tee
need a
shot is
good
framed
jump
by
up
large
ahead of
eucalyptus
him.
trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find
You
a
clear those
bogey
trees
or
okay?
worse.
Well, I like the look of the
Yeah,
line
it
here.
did.
This should find the fairway.
Right down the middle of the fairway.
Second shot here on the 13th hole.
The wedge. Damn.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And updating the standings now.
Drop.
And this player is Tommy Fleetwood.
Now
I
tied
always
with
like to see
Fleetwood
your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad
with
thing.
4 holes left.
The
So
14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, It can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Oh, right by the hole. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Need to move it some more to the left. That should be good there. No. Ooh, I didn't think it was going to drop.
Tom Kim. What has the Korean been up to now?
What's Tom
This is his
Kim
third.
doing? Yeah, he let that heel slowed him down a lot there.
Ooh, ever so close.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
Yeah, leading by 1 so far.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Another wedge. Damn it. That's a pitching wedge. Let's bring it back. I think right there. I think that might be the line. Oh, it didn't bounce left like I thought it would. Okay.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
More to the left. Ooh.
All gas, no
Overswing.
brakes. Here's one to walk away with a par.
Oh my goodness. I rushed that and put too much on it.
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par.
Yeah,
That
I know,
is
right?
a bummer.
Right.
And after that hole,
Tiger
our
Woods
featured
is
player
at
still atop
8 under
the
right
leaderboard.
now.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
Put a little extra on that
This is a 9-iron on the way. That is right on target.
Ooh, yes.
That was a fantastic approach, and now a birdie putt here on 16.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Here's Tiger Woods. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Oh, that was for par. I thought you even grabbed him another birdie there.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
15 under. 2 pars so
After
far a day, I
finishing that
think,
hole,
and
our
1
featured
eagle.
player in first place with Tommy Fleetwood in second.
Yeah, Tiger's on 17. He's going to the last hole now.
Time now for the par 5 17th hole.
Ooh-wee.
At all costs, do
608.
not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, shit. Real deep in the damn. But hey, I like it. That's good with me.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Damn
Always
right.
like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one is breaking left to right.
Eagle would be nice here. Nope. Damn it.
Oh, come on. That looked like an eagle.
Yeah, it did, man. I
Okay,
just
back-to-back
didn't go to
birdies
the left
on
far
the
enough.
scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
All
Lining up
right,
pretty
so
sturdy
we're at
now.
hole 18 now. Who is this? Is that Tom
That is
Kim?
Top shelf from Tom Kim.
Yep, Tom Kim.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. As
we are
move on to the
currently
next
3
hole,
shots
it's a
ahead going
three-shot
into the
cushion
last
for our
hole.
leader.
Tiger Woods is in
We
fourth.
finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through.
I don't think those are
Second
eucalyptus
shot
trees.
is to a green that actually tilts away from the players.
They don't
not
look like
towards them, even
eucalyptus
though the second
trees.
shot is uphill.
All right, y'all
Green is
gonna have to get that.
historically
There
one
you
of the
go. Y'all
firmest
got to get the
on
hell out the
golf
way.
course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
I knew I was gonna do that. That's why I pulled
That
back
rough
off.
was not easy. Well played.
Stop.
That was a
That's
nasty
nice.
lie.
Nah,
and that
nice
was a
shot
great
though.
shot.
And this one from 9 feet away.
Oh shit. Go that way. Little bit more right there.
And a birdie to finish on 18.
Another birdie. All right, so we went 17 under to finish the day. There it is. Tommy Fleetwood is in second. Colin Morikawa in third. And in fourth, we have Xander Schauffele, I guess. Excuse me. Tiger Woods, Matt Wallace, Nick Taylor, Aaron Ray, Alexander York. All at 7 under. And Patrick Cantlay at 6 under. So that's the first round at the Riviera Country Club. Now we're going to jump to the second round and do that little
Here's a look at the
part-time
leaderboard
play,
at
I
the
guess
end
you
of
can
round
say.
1, and he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Got some more followers there. All right, so normally what we normally do in round 2 and round 3 is we always sim the round, but what we're going to do is an interactive sim because we have been getting our butts stomped. So we'll play a certain amount of holes and then the rest of it be simmed out or something along those lines.
2K Sports and the
When they'll
PGA
throw
Tour
me in, when
are
they'll pull me
thrilled to
out, or
bring you
whatever.
the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Who will stick around for the weekend? Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues as we get into our second round coverage. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in the 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
All right. It'll randomly throw me in right now. We are still 6 shots ahead. As you see, it's going through across the bottom there. It's the 8th hole. We got a birdie. Shot 3 under right there so far. Another birdie. All right. So yeah, we'll jump in here. We'll play the last 4 holes.
And now we take you out to 15.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, that'll play.
Heck yeah. 370 almost.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, let's not go that far back. It went over at 100%. Might bounce past it.
That is a beautiful
Nope,
shot.
It didn't.
Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. This putt from 4 feet.
He's got this one for birdie.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design.
Pull back
if you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently in first place.
Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge.
That distance out there.
It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Here's the second on 17.
All right, so the flag's over this way. See what that does.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This is a long way away. John, give us a read on this putt.
I'm pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
Looking good.
Getting better and better.
Ooh.
Yes!
That was pretty.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots.
Good lead, good lead.
The closing hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill.
So we had a pretty good lead already before we actually played these last 3 holes or 4 holes here.
It is a heck of a finishing hole.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
So we probably didn't have to play these last 4. But it isn't hurting
a great position
anything.
To be in after
I think we will be in that lead anyway.
This is a 6-footer.
Oop, shit.
That will do it for today.
All right, so that's round 2. We're still in the lead. How much is our lead by? Right now, we've got a lead by 6 shots. 5, 3, 2, 1. Tommy Fleetwood has tied us up. There's Colin Morikawa in 3rd so far. Tiger Woods is 13 under. It's 17. He ends at 12 under. So right now, Tiger Woods is 14 shots behind me, and Fleetwood has tied me up. So we will see you back in round 3. Of course, doing our little interactive sim as you've seen before. And then we'll play round 4 out completely because I believe it's going to be a fight between myself and
very impressive day
Mr.
for
Fleetwood
our featured player. And as we take a look at the
finish this course off.
Currently in a tie for first.
Fleetwood got 13 under.
So that will do
today,
it for today.
For today, I got a 9.
And our entire 2K Sports crew.
There's Roy McIlroy at 14 under.
Time.
2 shots ahead of Tiger Woods there. Colin Morikawa is 3rd.